Hello, meet me again. So now I'm going to discuss next part for chapter 5, which is about modal adjuncts. And this material is taken from Introduction to Functional Grammar by Halliday and Matheson. Okay, so there are two kinds of modal adjuncts. The first mode adjunct and the second is comment adjunct. And mode adjunct is divided again into 3, and comment adjunct is divided into 2, and we're going to discuss them one by one. Okay, and mode adjunct, as we discussed before, so they have a positive and they have negative part. And in temporality is talking about relative to now or relative to the expectation. We'll see them one by one after this. And then modality, it has modalization, probability and usuality, and it is about modulation, inclination and obligation. Okay, so you can watch again the previous video about this. And then for intensity, it's about the degree and also counter expectancy. Okay, look at this one. These are the example of mode adjuncts of temporality. So like about the future, remote or not clear or near. So we say soon, it means in the near future. Or about non-future, like a past or present, we can say just or once. And we can discuss about something positive, still or already, or negative, no longer or not yet. And then about modality, so we have a probability, like the word probably, or certainly, or possibly. And usuality, just like usually, always, or sometimes. And when we talk about mode adjuncts of intensity, the examples are like totally, or nearly, or hardly, or also actually and simply. Okay, now let's come to comment adjuncts. There are two kinds of comment adjuncts. It's about prepositions and speech functional. When we talk about preposition, whether it's about the whole or about the subject, the whole means the whole phrase, the whole clause. Is it about assertive or qualification or qualificative? And the subject, is it about wisdom, morality, or also whether they are positive or negative? Let's look at the detail of them. This is the detailed example of comment adjuncts. When we talk about prepositions, about the whole, we have assertive and qualificative. What are the examples? These are the examples. So when you find the word naturally or clearly or no doubt, they are called as comment adjuncts. When you also find these words like predictably, unexpectedly, and also arguably, luckily, unfortunately, they are also comment adjuncts of the sentence. These words like give a comment to the whole clause. And then on subject, these words more give comment to the subject. So whether is it about wisdom, so like wisely, which is positive wisdom, or negative, foolishly. And about morality, like correctly is a positive one or negative one. And when we talk about the speech functional, it can be about unqualified or qualified. And then the examples are like truly, honestly, or certainly, and also actually. Of course, these words are comment adjunct. And also the word like generally, frankly, or confidentially, strictly, tentatively. So also all of these words are called as comment adjunct. So when you find them, you can analyze them as comment adjuncts. So we have the word like engagement. We'll talk about it later. Okay, those all about comment adjuncts. And as I said before, that you may find something negative or positive which is related to next discussion about appraisal. Okay, let's see the next discussion, which is about appraisal. What is appraisal? Apakah itu appraisal? So this material is taken from www.grammatics.com. Jadi appraisal itu adalah penggunaan bahasa yang menunjukkan penilaian kita terhadap sesuatu lewat bahasa tersebut. What are the examples? So there are 3 kinds of appraisal: attitude, engagement, and graduation. The first is attitude. So when you find attitudinal epithets, nah ketika menemukan kata attitudinal epithet, itu berarti termasuk bagian dari attitude. Yeah, so there are 3 kind of attitude. Affect itu adalah penilaian yang terkait dengan emosi, dan di sini adalah yang pertama affect, kedua adalah judgment, penilaian yang terkait dengan norma sosial, and appreciation, penilaian terkait dengan aesthetic principles. Okay, let's look at the example of attitude affect. Nah, yang terkait dengan penilaian berupa emosi itu misalnya di sini seperti kata please. This pleases me. Hal ini menyenangkan, membuatku bahagia. So please is a process and it has positive meaning. Ini yang kita sebut sebagai attitude process, ya, appraisal. I hate chocolate. Hate itu adalah berupa proses or verbal group yang memiliki negative meaning or negative evaluation. Nah, ini kita sebut juga sebagai negative attitude, negative appraisal, yang berupa proses atau verbal group. Bisakah dia berupa attribute dalam relational attributive? Bisa, misalnya seperti kata sad. So I am sad. Nah, kata sad ini dia adalah nominal group atau dia adalah epithet dan dia memiliki makna negatif. I am happy. Nah, kata happy ini juga adalah berupa attribute atau dia adalah nominal group dan dia adalah epithet atau adjective dan dia memiliki makna positif. These are called as attitude affect appraisal. Bagaimana dengan judgment? Penilaian yang terkait dengan sosial. Yeah, so it can be socially acceptable or unacceptable. Yeah, misalnya like this one. It's a bit small. Okay, I'm going to show the next one. Nah, ini tadi maksudnya adalah yang pertama, you may find social esteem. Social esteem itu ada 3, normality, capacity, and tenacity. Apa maksudnya normality? Terkait dengan apakah kelakuan seseorang itu dianggap sebagai sesuatu yang biasa ataukah tidak biasa. So if you find the words like standard, it means positive. Normality, judgment, appraisal, social esteem. So when you have the word odd, aneh, it means negative normality, negative self-esteem, negative judgment, negative appraisal. And then the capacity, capable. So when you say someone is clever, so clever is positive capacity, positive social esteem, positive judgment, positive attitude, positive appraisal. But in the opposite, when you say stupid, it means negative capacity, negative appraisal. Tenacity, whether someone is dependable or not. So when you write the word brave, it means positive tenacity. But if it is cowardly, it means negative tenacity or negative appraisal. Okay, beside social esteem, we can also find social sanction. So there are 2 parts, veracity and propriety. So in a positive veracity, we have honest, because veracity is about truth. Someone is honest, it means positive veracity, positive social sanction, and positive judgment, positive attitude, positive appraisal. And also the negative veracity, for example, dishonest. And the next one is propriety. It is about whether someone is ethical or not. For example, good, caring, sensitive can be called as positive propriety, positive social sanction, positive judgment, positive attitude, positive appraisal. And in the opposite is bad, immoral, corrupt, cruel. Those are negative propriety, negative appraisal. Okay, and the next one, the last part of attitude is appreciation. So the examples are like a significant. If you say something is significant, it means positive. But when you say something is harmful, it means negative appraisal. Okay, and engagement. What is engagement? Engagement is about whether someone is acknowledge or ignore the diversity of viewpoint to put a risk by their utterances and negotiate an interpersonal space for their own positions within that diversity. Jadi di sini ada kata space. Jadi bagaimana seseorang itu engage, memasukkan kata-kata yang membuat penilaian kita itu terlihat lebih mendapatkan dukungan atau lebih aman. For example, when you use the word perhaps, ketika Anda menambahkan kata perhaps dalam sebuah klausa, dalam sebuah kalimat, berarti Anda menyatakan bahwa ini sesuatu pendapat saya ini tidak saya katakan 100% benar. Okay. Ataupun ketika Anda menggunakan kata it seems, seems kayaknya. So, you may say that your argument is not 100% correct. Yeah. Or you can also give more someone else's opinion. Misalnya dengan mengatakan according to someone said that. Nah, itu semuanya adalah adanya engagement dalam sebuah teks yang dibuat ataupun ditulis. Dan engagement ini tentunya ada juga yang bermakna positif dan juga negatif. And the last one is graduation. Okay, graduations is penilaian di mana si pembicara itu graduate, memberikan gradasi terhadap apa yang ingin disampaikan, baik itu raising or lowering, meningkatkan atau merendahkan pendapatnya, ataupun blurring or sharpening. Jadi kalimatnya menjadi terkesan blur, tidak jelas, ataupun malah lebih jelas. Yang pertama itu adalah kita sebut sebagai force. Seperti apa contoh dari graduation yang force? Seperti kata completely, ini adalah yang raising. Jadi ketika Anda mengatakan I am sad, nah itu masih belum ada gradasinya, tapi ketika ditambahkan I am completely sad, completely ini memberikan peningkatan betapa saya sangat sedih. But it will be different when you say I am somewhat sad. Saya ya sedih lah. Okay, somewhat di sini merendahkan tingkat sedihnya. And then focus. Nah, kalau focus ini adalah blurring and sharpening. Who was he? Dia siapa? He was kind of friend. Ya, kayak teman lah. Okay, so kind of di sini blurring the friend. But it's different when you say who was he? He was a true friend. Kata true di sini memberikan peningkatan bahwa dia adalah teman yang sesungguhnya. Jadi kata kind of atau true ini adalah disebut focus dari graduation appraisal. Dan sama juga ketika kita katakan true, it means more about positive one. Kind of is not really negative, but of course it's not as sharp as true. Okay, that's all about appraisal. I hope can help you understand better about the material. Thank you.